My visa got approved. And the next morning, the man I had begged to choose me for 5 years showed up at my door with a ring. You'd think that's where the love story begins. It wasn't. That was where it ended.
My name is Vivian, and if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I was never the soft girl. I didn't have the luxury of being taken care of. I was the one who did the taking care. At 29, I wasn't just living my life. I was holding 5 other lives together. My mother, who depended on me for everything, my 2 younger brothers, whose school fees never waited, and the shadow of a man, my father, who left debts behind like unfinished sentences. I paid them all, silently, without applause, without rest. And then there was George, my boyfriend, my partner, my almost. We were together for 5 years. 5 years. And George, he was always there. He knew the right words. "You're so strong. I admire you. I don't know how you do it." But admiration is not support, and compliments don't carry weight. There were nights I came home from 2 jobs, my feet aching, my body heavy, my stomach empty, and George would look at me and say, "What are we eating?" I paid his rent when his business was going through a phase. I helped him finish paying for his car. I showed up every time, but he never did. 5 years, and not once did George say, "Let's build something real." Instead, he told people we were almost married. Almost. That word became my prison. Almost loved, almost chosen, almost enough. The truth is, George didn't love strong women. He loved women who were strong for him. He didn't want to grow with me. He wanted to rest on me. And I let him. Because I didn't think I deserved more. One day, I sat alone at my desk. No noise, no distractions, just me and the weight of everything I had been carrying. And for the first time, I asked myself one question. What about me? That question changed everything. That same day, I applied for a visa. I didn't tell George, not because I was hiding it, but because for the first time, I was choosing something that was mine. It took a year, a long, exhausting year. 3 rejections, 3 moments where hope cracked but didn't break. And then, one message. Your visa application has been approved. I didn't scream. I didn't celebrate. I cried. Not because I was happy, but because, for the first time, I was free. I told George that evening. He looked at me, smiled, and said, "Wow, that's big. Congrats." That was it. No questions, no plans, no "what about us?" And that's when I knew I had already been alone. The next morning, he came to my house with a ring. And suddenly, the man who had been silent for 5 years had something to say. "Vivian, I've been thinking. I want to marry you. Let's build our life together." I looked at him. For 5 years, nothing. Now that I had something for myself, now you want to lock it down? I asked him, why now? And he smiled. That same smile, the one that never reached his eyes. "Because I don't want to lose you. You've always been mine." Mine? No apology, no accountability, no truth, just ownership. For a few days, George became everything I had ever asked for. He called, he checked on me, he prayed with me, he showed up. But it felt off, like a performance. Then, one Sunday, I saw him. Pause. In a crowded street, laughing, relaxed, happy, with another woman. They held hands like history lived there. He kissed her cheek, and she was pregnant. I didn't confront him. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I followed and watched the life I was never meant to be part of. Later, I called him. "Are you home?" "Yes, just finished cooking." That's when I knew. He wasn't lying. He was living two lives. I called his sister, the one who always called me our wife. She was quiet. Then she said, "Vivian, I'm sorry. You were never the plan. You were the backup." I left Nigeria quietly. No goodbye, no closure. Because some endings don't deserve words. He texted me, "You didn't even say goodbye." I replied, "You watched me suffer for years. Goodbye is too expensive for you." Then I blocked him. It's been 8 months. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm no longer where I used to be. And every time I doubt myself, I remember this. The man I loved was hoping I would stay beneath him, and if I had said yes, I would have married someone who didn't want to see me win. Ladies, look closely. Sometimes the person holding your hand is the same person holding you back.